Hey, what's going on, guys? My name's Cast. Welcome back to another episode of Haikyuu. This time we are on Season 1, Episode 22. So in the last episode, we finally got to see Suga. We got his time to shine, and honestly, I'm so proud of him. He did so well. He was up against Seijo, and he held his own. You can see his experience really helped him out, really carried him quite far. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. He has to sub back out for Kageyama, who's had time to basically calm down and think, gather himself, and he couldn't have really done that without Suga. So thank you so much, Suga, for keeping Karasuno in the game. But we're back at it, and I keep saying that I don't know how this match is going to go, but I think now more than ever, I have more faith in Karasuno, just from like a storytelling perspective. I feel like it would be weird if they did all of this for Karasuno only for them to end up losing. But then again, this isn't your stereotypical show, and winning and losing, as we know, doesn't always, it's not always this fairy tale tropey show, you know? So I believe in Karasuno, but at the same point, I really like Oikawa and I like Seijo as well. So I just want a good match. That's all I can personally ask for. If you would like to check out my reaction to the next episodes right now, they are over on my Patreon. Episode 23 is available on the Soul tier, and episodes past that, shown right over here, are available on the Ascended tier. Those reactions are also extended length, meaning that you get more reaction and more discussion to go along with each and every video. And of course, you can go follow me over on my socials, such as my Twitter, my Instagram, and my Twitch, as well as my Throne page. The links, of course, are in the description. Today's video is sponsored by Southern New Hampshire University. I don't think it's any stretch to say that for some of us, a career path doesn't necessarily just jump out at us. Many of us feel like we're just getting by without going in any real direction. After all, how can we when our everyday lives take up so much of our time? Well, that's where SNHU comes in. SNHU has one of the largest accredited, non-profit online degree offerings in the country. They feature over 200 different career paths that focus on either getting you started or advancing in a career that you'll love. This also includes programs such as video game development, for example. In their game development program, you'll learn how to create realistic, dynamic gameplay experiences with game AI, game physics, 2D and 3D graphics, and interface design. You'll also learn programming languages such as C++, C#, and Java. Courses are taught by industry experts who will teach you how to research, develop, and contribute to advances and trends within the field. This program is wonderful because of how flexible it is. There are no set class times, which allows you to work whenever and wherever you want. Not to mention, if you already have college credits, SNHU allows transfers of up to 90 credits to your bachelor's and 12 to your master's. Head on over to my link at snhu.edu/CastSenpai. The link is also in the description. Now, let's get back to the reaction. All right, the switch is on. Let's see what you can do, Kageyama. Where's that Suga attitude? I thought you learned. Oh, is that it? Is that you trying to smile? I think that's what this is, but I think it's just scaring him more than anything. Yeah. I think you need the years of experience of smiling too. It's cool though. It just shows that he recognizes the impact of a positive attitude, you know? You can tell he's much more focused this time around. Episode 22, Evolution. Yeah. Don't sell yourself short, Suga. You did so much in this match. He's excited, I think. I love it when he does that. The passion overpowers the personality that he has. Yeah. Yep. The love of the sport overpowers everything else. Passion is a really, really strong emotion. Let's see what you got, Kageyama. Let's see it. The intimidating aura. Ooh, nice. Good job, man. Oh, true, true. Good. Oikawa's got to be on his feet now, though. He's not the only one that can do that. Come on. Yeah, I gotta give it back. Who is this guy? Nope, they've got something else. Yep, they don't have to use that anymore. Is he gonna be able to do that one? It's a start. It's a start. That hurts a little bit more when you realize that he's probably just putting on the facade, you know? He's communicating a lot better as well. He's like a whole different player than he was in the first set. Okay, that's a little bit more recognizable. So do it. Oh, what's that? Interesting form. Looked pretty sick though. Nice, man. He yeah, he did it like sideways almost. That was cool. There you go. That's Kageyama fashion. Oh? Are they still not communicating right, or what is that? What does that mean? Oh, okay. He's perceptive. Yeah, what'd he do? He's just doing what okay, that's just rude. That's uncalled for. He's not exactly the most expressive type, is he? Yeah. Easier said than done. It's a little bit tough both ways for them. Suki has a lot more respect for someone like Suga. The whole senpai relationship and whatnot. I mean, close. It's a two-way street though, you know? Suki has to be willing to reciprocate some of the communication. He's trying to figure out how to talk to him, I guess, maybe. Man, come on, help him out a little bit. Challenge it or try and work with it, maybe. You have to accommodate to him a little bit more, maybe. I mean, if you can manage to accommodate to it, the variety might actually be something beneficial for the team. I mean, he wants to win. And he's like unbelievably talented, so he might have the capability for you. That might humble Suki a little bit, just to show that, you know, show him that he's willing to meet you in the middle, so work with him as well. And you really can be able to bring out your best with it. And he'll try. He will. Very good. Very good. It really just goes to show, like, that's a lot of trust and a lot of faith. Look how much you're able to do with just a little bit of communication you were able to get through. Yeah, they'll start to learn. But then he'll just switch it up before they get too used to it, maybe. Let's go. Nice, Tanaka, good. This is a really important point. It's just so close. Will it? Give it to... Ooh. Did he switch it up? He did. Nice. Right. It's a start. Give him some room, you know? It's the thought that counts. Yep, that's where the evolution comes in at. Ooh. That was pretty sick. That guy just looks like a shonen character. He might go to deuce. We'll see. Is that Oikawa serving? Ooh. He's got that killer look in his eyes. Sorry, Karasuno. I don't think you're getting this one. What's this? Whoa. Are we finally getting the Oikawa backstory I've been wanting? Yeah. Yep. Oh, okay. So even he was looking up to somebody. Yep. I suspected something along this line. I knew this guy wasn't just always winning from the start, you know? Oh my god. Actual baby. Even way back then, huh? It's gotta be frustrating to see. He was threatened. Man, well that's crazy considering how much Kageyama looked up to him. He was just as worried the other way around. Oh man. God, that's gotta be frustrating. It's very similar to what Suga just went through. You can just tell how bad he wants it. He's like, I'm not helping you catch up to me. You kidding me? Oh! Ooh. Damn. Good thing Iwa was there. He's shocked that he just, like, lost himself for a second, it looks like. Kageyama's not bothered at all, but look at him. Yep. Oh, damn. Wow, it's so similar to Kageyama's current journey. I love it. He's so right. He's just so on the money. Oikawa might be the backbone of Seijo's strength, but I can see where he gets his strength from. I mean, thank God he has someone like this to straighten him out. Oh, man. Damn. Okay, so I have a lot to talk about here, a lot to say, a lot of thoughts running through my mind already, and I know this scene, this flashback scene, isn't even over yet, so hopefully I'm not saying all this before something gets covered, but I just want to talk about it now before I lose the thought. For one, I think it's really validating. I feel good because a lot of the things I've said about Oikawa, it seems to have some amount of truth to it, and that's not me trying to be like, you know, I'm not trying to brag about it, but thank God, because if I was wrong about any of that, I would have been totally off base with all of this so far. So just the fact that I sort of understood a little bit of where Oikawa was coming from helps me accept this a little bit more because it makes so much sense to me. As I had said in a previous episode, it seemed to me a lot that Oikawa was probably not somebody that left a scorched earth behind him the whole time he's been playing. I said, in fact, that there's probably a very decent chance he suffered a fair amount of hardships and losses himself, because very rarely are people just natural prodigies. There's no way that someone that good has not suffered that amount of defeat. And, obviously he has in more than one way, it seems. And I really like the direction they decided to take that in, with his losses coming a lot from his comparisons to other people, primarily with Kageyama, as well as the captain or the ace of Shiratorizawa. There's hardly anything more demoralizing than that feeling of putting in your maximum effort towards something, only to feel like whatever that something is, whatever your goals are, they're just beyond your reach. And that's personally a feeling I know all too well. As some of you may know, based on the things that I've briefly talked about before, I've done my own fair share of competitive sporting, both with actual physical sports as well as like esports. And a reoccurring feeling that comes with playing these sports is recognizing your own weaknesses, and then also seeing other people who are just so much more talented, it seems, at least on the surface. But the place I've probably felt this the strongest is within the realm of content creation. Some creators are just so positive and charismatic, energetic, smart, funny, all the things that I feel like no matter how hard I try to have those qualities, I can never match up to them. I can never stand on the same level, on the same playing field that they're on, and it's a really frustrating feeling. In fact, I find comparison to actually be a really addictive thing. It's a thing that you kind of always do, subconsciously or not, and it's incredibly hard to stop doing. It's one thing whenever somebody else is comparing you to somebody else, like for instance, a parent that's comparing you to like your friend who always gets straight A's, or some YouTube comment that's comparing me to another channel that's bigger than me, or makes more videos than me, or is higher quality than me, or whatever. That sucks to deal with, but I don't think it's ever as bad as whenever you end up comparing yourself to others. It's one of those really heavy vices that I feel like everybody at some point or another has to basically learn to live with. And to go along with that really hard lesson of comparison, another really tough thing to deal with and to reconcile with is the fact that just because you work harder at something, or just because you feel more pain or struggle more with something, doesn't automatically put you in the right. It doesn't make you the strongest. It doesn't make you the best. And I feel like Oikawa is basically learning to experience that firsthand. But what's really impressive to me is that rather than becoming jaded or wanting to quit, I think in fact that he's managed to stick with it, and even still, despite having walls that he feels like he can't climb, he's still doing his best. And I feel like, like Oikawa as a character or not, that quality in itself is actually really admirable. And while he might continue to struggle despite all of that, one thing he'll never need to do is look back and say that he didn't give it his best.
サーブトスのコツを嫌だねバカバカ及川1年に絡むんじゃねえ
I like how Kageyama really didn't think that much of it at all.
及川が一番力を発揮してたって証拠だそれでも牛若はさらにその上かよくそ高校行ったら今度こそ白鳥沢へこましてやる当然だ
That's so cool.
そして飛びおちゃんお前がこの先どう進むのか知らないけどいつか戦う時はぶっ潰してやるから覚悟してなよ決め台詞
Oh man.
噛んでから言えよティッシュ使いますかうるさい
Kageyama just doesn't get it. I think it's really cool though. It really just levels him down with everybody else in a way. Let's see it. I want him to win in a weird way. Is that going to get me in trouble for saying? Like, I want them both to win. It's not good. I love how Noya just loves it every time. Come on, Suki. Oh, he's got the read. Come on, trust him. Trust him, please. Yeah, he knows him. Yes, the guy he trusts the most. Let's go. Good shit. Very good. Damn. But so they got the set, right? Oh, that watching pays off. What can I say?
でもおそらくトビオは今俺がレフトにあげると読んでいたこの意味わかる今までみたいに機械的に考えるだけじゃなく終盤こっちの劣勢っていう状況
Ooh.
岩ちゃんと俺の超絶信頼関係あってたまるかそんなものそういう総合的な判断をしてきたってことあの爽やかくんがトビオに何を教えたただの独裁の王様がまともな王様になろうとしている
Yep, he's not trying to be a tyrant anymore. He's getting fired up. This aura. Yeah, he's super pumped. All right, the final set. Hey, let's do it. I'm ready. I don't care who wins anymore. I just want to, I don't know. All right, well, that was the episode that I've been waiting for in a lot of ways. It got a lot of, I feel a little bit liberated, you know? A lot of the things I talked about with Oikawa, they're no longer speculation anymore. A lot of it came to pass. A little bit of interesting stuff going on, especially with his rivalry with the Shiratorizawa ace. That's some stuff I didn't really see coming, but yeah, I mean, Oikawa continues to be really, really cool. I like that they brought him down a little bit, so that way he's a more understandable player, probably for the general audience. I feel like if you didn't like Oikawa before this episode, which, as I've been pointed out, some don't, I feel like at least a little bit, this might have helped a little bit. I don't think this would put you off of him anymore, but I mean, I don't know. I mean, it does kind of suck that he wanted to hit Kageyama, but I mean, he lost himself in that moment. And in fact, it almost seemed like he was having like a little bit of a panic attack, but that might be overstepping. He was very passionate and just very frustrated from the match earlier that day. He was just, you know, sometimes we make bad decisions. It is what it is. At least he didn't actually hit him. And the last side note, I really do like Iwazumi. I believe that's his name. I really like his relationship with Oikawa. It kind of reminds me of the Nakoma relationship with Kuro and Kenma a little bit, that he's a little bit of like the supporting character to him. A lot of these characters in the show, now that I'm thinking about it, has like the main character, quote unquote, of the team, as well as the supporting character. You have Kageyama and Hinata, as well as Oikawa and Iwazumi, Kenma and Kuro. You have a lot of players like that. I think it's really cool. There's a lot of duo dynamics being set up. So I like that. I very much appreciate that. And yeah, I'm really excited to see this final set. So with that being said, I will see you guys all in the next episode. Later.